points. Question 4a. Outline 6 characteristics of true prophets in the Old Testament. 6 marks. They were called by God. Number 2, they received revelation from God through dreams, visions, or direct command or familiar objects. So they received revelation from God. They were obedient to God's call. They faced opposition, or you can say they faced rejection from the people because of their uncompromising attitude. They communicated God's message to the people. The prophets spoke with authority, or you can say they spoke without fear. They were fearless, is the same point as they spoke with authority. Whether if you talked about speaking with authority, is the same as without fear. They acknowledged one God who was universal. Or they practiced monotheism. They understood the nature of their prophecies. They understood the nature of their prophecies. They preached about God's judgment for sin and hope for restoration. They did not prophesy for material gains. The last point, they led holy lives. You only needed 6 points to gain the 6 marks. Question 4b, state 4 ways in which the rich oppressed the poor during the time of Prophet Amos, 8 marks. So you only need, if you have an extra from 4, that one is not marked. So the rich took the poor people's garments in pledge. The poor were robbed of their food, or you can call it of their grain or their belongings. Number 3, the merchants overcharged the poor when selling them anything. The poor were sold for a piece of silver, or you can say they were sold for a pair of shoes as they were considered useless. So when you talk about a piece of silver or a pair of shoes, is the same point. The goods sold to the poor were unfit for human consumption, or they were unfit for human use. The poor were cheated in business deals as the rich used faulty scales and measures. So you have to say they were cheated in business by using what? Faulty scales or faulty measures. The poor were denied justice in the law courts because they could not bribe the judges. So they were denied justice in law courts because they could not bribe the judges. The cases taken to the courts by the poor were thrown out, or you can say they were not listened to. So you needed only 4 points. Times 2, you get 8 marks. Question 4c, give 6 reasons why Christians find it difficult to help the needy in the society today. 6 marks. There are too many needy cases. There is also tribal or ethnic feelings may hinder one from giving assistance to the needy. So, tribal feelings. Political leanings or political affiliations influence Christians against helping those who do not belong to their camp. Lack of what to do. Lack of what to share, or inadequacy. It's the same point as lack of time. That is the same point. It's 1 point, all of it. Indifference of some Christians to the plight of the needy. And the last point, denominational differences, where some Christians are not ready to share with those who do not belong to their group. So denominational differences. The other point still, poor communication or poor infrastructure in some parts of the country that make it impossible to reach the needy. It is difficult to identify genuine needy cases. Misappropriation of resources meant for assisting the needy discourages Christians from contributing. And the last point is insecurity or hostility.